she ain't in the cross of me. I said I just want a bad little shorty by my side. I just need a real ass girl that's gon' ride. Someone
Full of vibe. This ain't no shade, this ain't no flex. Just make sure you tune to the RPX. Stay dropping jewels all on the airways. Keep sitting hunting like every single day. This ain't no shade, this ain't no flex. Just make sure you tune to the RPX. Stay dropping jewels all on the airways. Keep sitting hunting like every single day. RPX. Yeah, just the RPX where you can sit back and catch a vibe at. But your mind gotta be open like a surgeon with a scalpel. Mixed with the tips that can help with the mental, also the spiritual, and even the physical. The way she break it down, you don't need a visual. Always keep it fair and also critical. Everything is clear, ain't no need for subliminals. Growth is essential, the love is not rental. You might be perplexed, but it's so simple. If you wanna know how you can interact, just hit the IG or the clock of where it at. So come get involved, it don't even cost. Just hit the DM if you need to talk. So all my good people out there, stay blessed and make sure you tune in to the RPX. This ain't no shade, this ain't no flex. Just make sure you tune to the RPX. Stay dropping jewels all on the airways. Keep sitting hunting like every single day. This ain't no shade, this ain't no flex. Just make sure you tune to the RPX. Stay dropping jewels all on the airways. Keep sitting hunting like every single day. RPX.
Chill. You're tuned into another episode of the X Radio here on Glockaware, where you can find us every Thursday night at 6 p.m. And here we are. Man, we're having a whole group activity today.
Oh.
I know, right? That could go either way, right? Fran walked up and said, I'm on your show today, Rose. Okay, Fran, let's go.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank
Real
you.
smooth like that, too.
Yeah.
Uptown Mulu in the building, too, man.
Man, yeah, we got Mulu.
Ooh, uptown.
Uptown. I'm scared to say it all loud as shit. Cause
I know. She be all loud and wild on her show.
Like, yeah, like.
She's gonna be a little reserved, you know. But we're doing a show today actually called Child Let That Shit Go. Mama Yoga, and she requested that topic, you know, so obviously it's appropriate. We all hang on to stuff that we really don't need to hang on to, and it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
It's unhealthy for your mental, and it affects your physical if you hold on to it for too long. So,
Touche.
Yeah. Cheers.
Hello. Can I say that it's a little like you have to find your own alley for that?
Like, what do you mean? Like, way to release or let go?
I say because there are things. I'm very honest about this. Now, I'm going to be very honest with all of you guys.
Please do.
You know.
Authentic. That's what I like about Mulu. She's batshit crazy, but listen, she's authentic with it, though. Like, so it yeah, so it's a different type of cuckoo, you know what I mean?
I'm dead serious, like, because I don't ever want to visit jail, you know what I'm saying, due time, because, you know, stuff is crazy all around the world, you know what I'm saying, but it's things that I have not let go yet, you know what I'm saying, in my life, but it's not, I haven't allowed it to affect me in a negative way. I kind of learned how to therapeutically cope with it in some way.
Right.
It's a form where as though I can't teach to somebody. It may not work for you.
You're right. Everybody has their own
what I'm saying,
thing, right?
But I'm not about to sit here during this show and act like I'm the bitch that let things go, because it's two things that I try and I just can't.
Yeah.
You know, my mom.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
But that's emotional healing. I want to hey Camille.
Peace.
We got Answer the Bell on the line tonight as well, zooming in with us. So you can check us out. We are live on YouTube. You can go to YouTube, search Glockaware, and hit the live link. Check us out. Answer the Bell. You are a consulting service. Just introduce yourself real quick for those who don't know you.
Peace and love, everyone. My name is Camille Bell. I also go by Zuna. I am the owner of Answer the Bell. It is a mental health consulting company. I'm consulting with millennials, people around the age of 25 to 40. And we talk about, you know, like you spoke about coping skills, right? Mm-hmm. Things that are practical to our lives so that we can get on with healing. I really provide practical tools and my services.
Yeah, nice.
That was perfect how you worded that. I like that. That's exactly what I was trying to tell her. I feel something practical for me.
Right. And not everything works for everybody. So, there's different techniques for all. Like we do the art therapy type situation here once a month, and we do talk therapy, and this is talk therapy. A lot of people are like, oh, they don't realize this is therapy, talking about stuff like this. So, it's effective. Not everybody can use the same skill because we're all different people, right? But you can check Camille out at atbphl on .com, right?
Yes, that's the website, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Answer the Bell.
Nice, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to introduce you so you can chime in as well. And Mama Yoga said she'll be a few minutes. Okay. So, we'll just carry on. But
How about you, friend?
Yeah. Yeah, friend.
You got real quiet. That's what I don't like about men. Like, talk about it, baby.
Friend will talk about it, but you gotta pull. You gotta be like, give it to me, friend.
Well,
Stop it.
I never act perfect because I'm like one of the newest people on earth, so I got a lot to learn.
We all do, man.
So what I gotta let go. And my grandmother told me this before. She said, when I pass away, it ain't gonna be because nobody was working my nerves. It's gonna be because of me.
There you go.
And I got this issue where I just let people work my nerves, and I know they do it on purpose to affect me because I'm chilling and stuff like that. And I know they want a reaction because I'm chilling and stuff like that.
Right.
Why but I give them what they want, man. I don't know. I'm a chimney, and I like giving people smoke. I'm trying to do better.
That's yo, friend. Sometimes,
I love it.
right. Sometimes friend just gets lost in the sauce. Like you're very focused. Like you're a water sign, so you go with the flow. And sometimes you're focused.
What type
and
of water sign?
Pisces.
Yeah, there's a lot of fish in the sea. It's a
hell
Pisces
no.
head.
Can I take my hug back?
Oh
Yo,
no!
first of all,
You ever took a hug back?
Oh
First
no!
of
Like
all-
you know what? I shouldn't have
Give it
gave
back.
that to you.
Yo.
You wasn't deserving.
See, bros, that's why I be chilling in reserve because I'm always getting judged.
For no reason,
For no
right?
reason. Yeah, I mean.
Be like, it's not my fault. My astrological sign is
Hey,
you know.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm just another fish in the sea, talking all that pimp talk.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of fish in the sea. You got a Pisces head, baby. Yo, when they say, what's your sign, you know what I tell them? Stop. Yield. Before you go ahead with the rest of your stuff.
Because you say everything but that sign. Because you already know what's coming with that.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people. Hi, Summer. Mama Yoga is in the
Hello,
building.
Mama Yoga.
Hey y'all, peace and love. So good to see you guys. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right.
If you
Yes,
could go
okay.
ahead and introduce yourself for those who don't know. I mean, you've been on the show a couple times, and she's a mover and a shaker, and she does classes and got an ebook and all this good stuff going on. I went to her class. I recommend it for anybody. She's so vivacious and funny and full of life and so relatable, sis. You're so relatable, so it makes the information easy to take in. You know.
So wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait, who that she talking about? Who that is? Yeah.
There's your flowers.
Thank you, darling, and I'm gonna give them right back to you all.
Thank you.
I appreciate just the connection. The loving energy that Glockaware has always showed me, Mama Yoga, from my first introduction by that other divine creation and connected to source, Zola of the
Crystal John. Zola.
So
yep.
I am, as Sister Rose said, Samu. My brand is Mama Yoga.
Hey, Cap.
Mama
My
Yoga
apologies.
Wellness.
My apologies, Cap. I hear you, and I'm glad you're on the line. May you please mute your mic for a moment. And we got Son of the 215 too. So give, let's let Mama Yoga finish up, and we'll continue. Okay, go ahead, Mama.
No, I thought it was some chip somewhere. I needed to be shipped to some or
Right,
with
where's
some
the
potato
chips at?
I didn't know where. I was like, where the chips? Even though, anyway, in a nutshell. Mama Yoga's Wellness is a innovative enterprise that seeks to help our community understand spiritual laws and how they interrelate to your life to help increase your life's experience in a good way and give you coping tools for the trauma and dramas that this particular
lifetime
world and life experiences bring to our table.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
For sure.
Most definitely needed.
I want to welcome Son of the 215. And
Son.
Son.
I like his backdrop.
Yeah, man. Son's been on tour. Congratulations to your New York weekly blog post. That was dope too. I mean, you moving and shaking, doing your thing, and thank you for participating today, son.
What's up, Rosie? Can y'all hear me?
We can.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I just want to, first shout out my sis Rosie, and I mean she was on deck for my video shoot with Philadelphia Freeway.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I was doing some like camera work, Fran. I was trying to take your job. I was doing some B-roll for a vlog.
I got 100 jobs.
I was chasing the videographer, getting all the shots. But it was fun.
Right.
It was fun. Thank you.
Rosie was on deck there, so I was like, Dad, Rose, you're the only show I ain't did yet. Damn,
he did say that. He tried to make me feel bad.
That's how I felt, son.
Damn, come on, friend. You've been on it. But it's
not
cool.
the revamp con.
Oh, okay. I don't want no problems. Anyway, we also got Euphoria Water on the line. Get your alkaline water with my guy. He is moving and shaking as well. You can find his product out here. And, of course, I'm drinking the stuff. I'm drinking it.
Shout out, Captain.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Alkaline water.
All right, so today.
She settled on, I'm just going to drink his stuff.
Yeah.
So just get with him. Like,
get with him.
Yo, I love her. I got to come. I got to tune into your shows more often.
Do it, Moo. Do it, Moo.
Do it, Moo Moo.
Do it, Moo.
Do it, Moo Moo.
So today, it was special request that we do a show called Child, Let This Shit Go.
Yeah.
And she said,
like
you
the
got to
voice.
put the sauce on it.
I like the voice.
Yeah, you like that?
Bravo.
So, Mama, what does that mean?
Yeah, so Rosie and I were talking we had an event called Head Reps and Asanas or Asanas, right? And during that event, Rosie and I were chopping it up a little bit about, our community needs and where we can speak to people at their needs, because it's not really just about learning yoga, sitting there home or whatever. How's this helping your life? You know what I'm saying? How are these principles helping you to live a more dynamic, more brilliant and vibrant life? So one of the things that we touched on was, the principle of forgiveness and the principle of understanding that you're forgiving past hurts, traumas, situations is not really about the person or the people, but it's about your own salve, your own healing, right? So I said, let's do a show around that. And she said, okay, well, what you want to call it? And I said, well, let's see now. I got to put the mama, southern mother, mama energy on it. Child, let that shit go, right?
Right.
And so that is what we're going to talk about, or what, how that conversation came about. Another way the conversation came about is a couple of weeks ago, I listened to Kevin Hart's podcast.
No.
Some kind of
We wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
That's awesome. And he had Monique on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Monique was still like talking about who did what and why they did it and how come she ain't this, that. Yeah. And I was listening for the healing. I was listening for the soul.
Did you turn blue in the face first?
She probably burnt her out.
I got to keep that breath flowing, honey. We ain't going to turn blue for nobody.
She burnt her out.
Nobody.
Yeah, that's what my grandmama told me.
But it just brought to, if I could just wrap up, because I know we have other dynamic people on here that want to get a piece of the pie and contribute their own vibration to the discussion. It just brought to mind the multitudes of us across communities who are just holding on, dragging that shit, baggage, injury, illness, and not really working out the solve. How you gonna fix it? And that's what I was listening for that I didn't hear.
Y'all mind if I chime in real
Go
quick.
ahead. Go ahead.
I think the problem with our culture and our environments and just people in general, like just the world in general, you know what I'm saying? It's the feeling of feeling unjust. Like when something is done to you unjustly and you get nothing, like it's no like consequences for it. It's kind of like when it goes to court, you know what I'm saying? You kind of 50-50 chance it, like they might rule in your favor and they may not. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that a lot of people is not strengthened in their emotional intellect. The EI levels is very low. So it's hard for a lot of people to differentiate reality from, a falsified situation that could have been totally, dealt with. A lot of people EI levels is very low. I have a high reason why I speak of that, because I consider myself, enlightened. You know what I'm saying? And I consider myself to have very high EI levels. Like a lot of people don't know how to take me sometimes because I constantly know what I want, what I'm doing, and where I'm going. People don't remind themselves every day that.
Right.
They
get complacent.
It's hard to be you. You think it's comfortable. You think it's easy. No. No, it's hard. It's a job and it's so. But then you gotta, be a person to everybody else, regardless of if they know how to be a person at that time or not. Some people is gonna fall short.
There's a lot of emotional immaturity.
About when you fall short, how do you deal with that? A lot of people is not trained to do so because we being beaten at young ages. We being, a lot of people disciplinary at in their adolescence wasn't appropriate for them. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with a lot of different walks of life. So it's hard to kind of like bring them as a group and say, hey, we need to work on our problem solving skills. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, it is definitely, acquiring a set of skills in which you negotiate and navigate your life through. That is the bottom line. That's the only way any of us could let any of the traumas and dramas that we've experienced go. You have to get a set of skills where you can thereby negotiate your life and your own healing. I stand before you, when I speak to people and I present my classes and my 30 years of spiritual training, people are like, oh, Mama Yoga, you don't. No. I grew up in the projects of Trenton. I smoked weed. I had my experience with various drugs. I ran the streets. I did all the things that these bells and whistles of the American urban life have ringing for us. But the other thing I did was I gained a set of skills with intention so that I wouldn't be bogged down for my life. And I still use them every day. Like I'm pissed off right now before I got on air because something happened. But you wouldn't know that unless I said it.
Thank you very much. You're disciplined. You do it every day. It's a habit. That's like a smoker, a cigarette smoker.
You gotta be intentional about it.
You just can't let your emotions overpower your intelligence.
Thank you. Now tell that to the world and see how see the feedback you get.
Two things came to mind. One of them is forgiving yourself is hard. And taking that, getting the apology that you never are going to receive to move forward. A lot of us feel like you said, we're owed something.
Entitled, or at least entitled. I don't know, I'm not moving forward until they apologize.
Yeah, and a lot of people, sometimes people don't see the point of view or see where they made that error or whatever. But you have to be like, okay with, you know what, this happened to me. Don't victimize yourself. We have to move forward and forgive yourself for letting yourself be in that situation. Because a lot of times we let ourselves become
victims. Victimized.
Yeah, we allow ourselves to be victimized.
It's like that song Drake. That song Drake had. It said, "Don't think about it too much.
Yes.
People overthink. You overthink things sometimes. You really be worrying yourself.
We lie to ourselves too.
You feel me? Don't think about it too much, man. You know how sometimes you be worried about something so much, and then once it happened, you be like, "Oh man, I'm glad that's over with."
Yeah, obsessive thinking.
Take it for what it is. Learn from it. You know what I'm saying? From it, You know what I mean? Assess the situation, assess yourself. Step outside the box and look at yourself sometimes. You know, we got a lot of us, I know even myself, I had to work on it. You know, you can't put the blame on everybody else. Sometimes you got to step outside, look yourself in the mirror and say, what can I better myself?
That's right.
Hey, son,
accountability,
yes,
which we're talking about with Camille next week.
Hey, son. Hey, son. Some people still want me to answer for the person I was 5 years ago. And I be looking at them like they crazy as.
I'm not the same person, man.
HE double hockey sticks. Are you retarded? I don't even remember the person 5 years ago. What are you talking about?
But you know you're not her anymore. You know you're not her.
I know of her.
Yeah. Right.
But I've grown since.
Some people are like,
why do you want me to still be the person that, why do you want that mistake to travel 5 years later? It's over to me. I don't even remember it. You want somebody to, you know.
Don't work this hard to stay the same.
And people need to be more supportive, period, because that's it. People will bring up the most harmful things to bring you back down to your lowest point.
Because that's where they live.
And a lot of people not strong enough to, you know.
Misery loves.
So I don't live there anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
I tell people
that's where they're stuck at.
I used to have an old lady.
I don't like that.
I used to work with an old lady, and of course, older people. I mean, once you reach 80, 90, all you do is reminisce. So, you know, she would talk a lot about her youth and everything, and she'd ask me about mine. I'm like, honestly, I don't think about that stuff because I don't live there anymore. You know, I live in the present. I work on the future and focus on those things because, you know, the past wasn't so pretty for a lot of us. And who wants to be stuck there? I mean, sure, I remember some things or whatever, but I don't live there, man. I don't live there.
But furthermore, on the topic of forgiveness, right? I wanted to say, I think that we don't forgive ourselves sometimes for the things that we did not know, right? The sister said earlier, you know, that we have to gain skills. And if we did not know these things before, then how can we blame ourselves and victimize ourselves later, right? We have to grow past those things. You know, I think that's something I see a lot of people need to work through.
Yeah.
In the way of forgiveness, forgiving themselves.
Yeah. It's like the diet, right? The diet, you're on this diet and you're doing awesome, and then you're like, screw it, I want like pizza and cheesesteaks and wings and all this stuff. And you're like, well, I messed up my diet, so now, oh well. No, get back on the horse. Let's go. We got places to go. Let's go.
And
you know.
That's right. That's right.
To
quote another Philly son. You know, Will Smith has a quote that's circulating, and it said, you know, listen, it's not your fault that your mom or pop was an alcoholic, but it is damn sure your responsibility not to repeat that.
Yeah.
It's not your fault that you did not finish high school or college or whatever. You know, you got pregnant, whatever obstructions, but it's damn sure your responsibility that you make sure you pick up and you move on. You know, as a community, because I don't want to, you know, go past this point. As a community, right? Part of what is part of what has gone wrong with the African American community is we are stuck in victim mode about 400 years and current atrocities. And when you are stuck in, I am a victim, somebody owes me, you can't really see how to negotiate the best of your life. You just can't do it. So we can't save everybody, but this message and these messages will fall on will be a seed planted in somebody's soil. Yeah. And then that will begin to make, you know, adjustments and change for their life for the better. And that's all we can do for real.
And that's all our due diligence, to be you know, to be very frank and honest about it. Like, you know, when I woke up, and I want to talk about my rebirth. You know what I'm saying? When I woke up, you know what I'm saying? I was 27 when I woke up. I'm blessed and grateful I didn't wake up at 57, but I was 27. Let's talk about it.
But at least you
and
got
I told myself it's my due diligence to you know, help people that you know, suffered like me. I can only, you know, touch the people that I can. So I make it my due diligence every day. And people is very lazy and don't feel like they have a due diligence. Like, Martin Luther King and all the people that died, Harry Tubman before us, and whoever, you know what I'm saying, that fought for certain rights or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have a due diligence in this world.
But I mean,
once you born, you have a due diligence. You could have been a plant, but you wasn't.
Like
You're
you said,
a human
back
being.
to being a victim.
Whoever you are, it's your due diligence to help.
Like you said, back to being a victim, you know, that's a comfortable position for people to play because they, you know, waiting for a savior. They looking for a hero, Cinderella, Batman, whoever to come, male or female. So a lot of people gonna be a victim because they didn't, you know, they didn't get those coping skills, or they didn't get that conflict resolution skills.
And then they stay stuck. And
so it's like the best thing they could do is blame people to get a hero. That's just people that's waiting on a hero.
Y'all had DARE class?
That's right.
Dare, like
conflict resolution class.
I
took it though. No, I took conflict resolution.
We had mediator class in middle school. I remember all that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, and there's some reward for staying in victimhood. Like it's serving people some way, you know, even if it's on the most, you know, basic, elementar, savage level, it's serving folk, you know. But the reality of it is that you can't really elevate into your greatness if you perceive that somebody owes you, or you focusing in the victimhood. And that's why, taking it back to the podcast with Monique and Kevin Hart, you know, I was listening. I'm like, and I did a post, a IG story, IGTV about it. I'm listening for the elevation and the greatness. Like, you got all this at your disposal, producers and Them people don't want you to create a movie or whatever. Create your own shit. Why you waiting on them?
Nobody owes you but you. Nobody owes you but you.
You know, why you casting your own spell against yourself?
Tell them.
Come on here now.
Tell them.
Because words is spells. They don't want to hear that part.
They don't.
That's why they call
spelling
words.
All right, can I ask y'all a question real quick? Now that we on this, letting it go. I have a problem.
Okay, let it go.
Let's sit in the therapy chair.
I'm going to say this problem, and I want y'all collectively to go around and help me, for real, because when I see men,
right,
I wouldn't say that they owe me, but it's like a programmed attitude. Like, if you don't do a certain amount of things, or if you don't do this and do that, I'm done with it.
But I mean, I think part of that, like, what things, like certain you have like a list of things you like.
Man, like, cause I actually was raised with a father. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I've listened to one of your shows, and you're like, I want flowers, I want this, and I want that.
Like,
but people look at you because you hard.
About what y'all don't do no more. None of that. Like, I want the back of the day. Yeah,
but those are your standards.
Tell me you got a crush on me. I want the whole 9 to 7.
Yes, I love it. I'm on that shit too, man.
Do I have a problem?
No, those are your standards.
That's your preference.
Yeah, those are your preference, your standards. Those are the things that you want for self. And there's somebody that is out there for you that
somebody is. Do that.
That's what I keep telling myself.
Yes, and
somebody will.
Yes. What do y'all think?
I think first of all, let me say this. Moo, there's nothing wrong with wanting that at all.
At all.
Now, as far as about actually getting it, it's like,
you just gotta listen. As you raise your vibration, though, you will attract what you are giving off.
Exactly. You give.
You'll get it.
Excuse me. You get what you give out. And listen, that it's not that you telling the man, this is what I want for you. No, you telling the man, this is what I want for myself.
Yeah.
Can you deliver that? If you can't, get out of my way so I can find the person who can.
All right. So we just gonna end it with that. That's enough.
Yeah.
Enough said.
That's
Ain't
what happened.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Get out.
Yes.
Court adjourned. Case closed.
I ain't nothing against men. It's just that this is what you want. This you saying this is what I want for myself. None of if you can't.
Why should you settle? You're not asking for nothing crazy.
You're not.
Nothing crazy.
It ain't hard to do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not like you said, I need you to have a Lambo and a bazillion-dollar bank account.
Listen,
now that's a little high, but you might still get it.
Real man respects that. If a real man respects your wishes, then he'll try to get the job done.
Yeah.
And if not, have enough respect for you to say, well, listen, boy, I ain't even that type dude. Like, you know what? I ain't even gonna play no. Let me get out of your way so you can find somebody, because everybody deserves something. You know what I'm saying?
That's
we all
right.
deserve what we deserve. People got to look at it like that. You know what I mean?
Only because
More
I'm an
men
asset.
like that, we can have more women out here. You dig?
So I want to push back a little bit.
Go ahead.
Because you got to have, I just want to offer a perspective, right? Okay. So a lot of times, especially, again, in our community, because the numbers are so imbalanced in terms of eligible men to eligible women.
I like how you say that, eligible.
I love it.
It's eligible, right? Because it's it's a lot of stuff out here you could have, but it ain't really going nowhere. Right? So eligible women to eligible men, our numbers, because of the onslaught and because of our dynamics in this country, come on now. That's what it is.
I told you, she is the ish.
So what happens is we can't find somebody to match the script.
Okay.
Yeah. In our consciousness, right?
Right,
and so it's really kind of it pushes an enlightened and an empowered person, man or woman, to look beyond those incidentals that they are saying is in the script. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a man or a woman that treats you with the utmost respect and that cares for you and that is loving and kind towards you. But if he don't text you every day, or she don't,
oh my
she
goodness.
ain't like rubbing your feet and shit and running your bath. Can we grow to love each other from a new script that fits both of us, as opposed to the script?
Real right.
Yeah.
Real right. Yeah. Because I'm getting tired of getting left because I don't text motherfuckers every day. Like, I go to work, I got 5 children, I'll be hustling. I ain't just a cameraman, I'm friending man, God damn it. You fucking keep leaving me because I don't text every 5 minutes. This is some bullshit.
This is to be like, I done gave dude a pass. No. I ain't talking about ghosting a mug.
Listen, if they're worthy, and we're all individual people, right? We're all individuals. We've had a whole lifetime before we met this person. We have all these habits and things and everything we've learned. So, I mean, you have to, if the person is...
What about no money?
Listen,
well, we all got money over here. We ain't speaking on that.
Everything can be worked on.
What about getting my money back? It's like, no.
Everything can be worked on, but it's like, what level are you willing to accept? And on top of that, you can't fall into complacency, like fall in love with the potential of somebody. You can't, don't do it. Don't do it. Disappointed every time.
Some people,
unless that potential is showing up regularly, like manifesting itself as to what it could be, potential. There's two reasons you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody: because of the potential that's latent and is not manifesting, and also if you feel sorry for a mug.
I don't know. We ain't doing no pity party.
Because that's real. I sat around and I waited for somebody to evolve. They never evolve.
Sorry for somebody that you're opening up your spirit and your energy to.
That is so,
because you will drown with that mug.
Well.
Say that.
It's like the sinkhole, right?
Another thing I try to tell people is stop always focusing on what somebody that person ain't text you right back.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But look at the things. What is the pros and the cons? You gotta weigh the pros and the cons.
Right.
That person ain't text me right back, but
maybe
that person might love you, always been there for you, always got an open air for you. You got a problem, make love, do you right, cook for you, clean for you.
Right.
You gonna throw
the person that's texting you right back probably texting 3 other people right back also.
Tell them.
What's the pros and the cons? Weigh the pros and the cons out, man. That one little thing might not weigh up to that one good things that person do. It's all about, you know what I mean? If you can. Hey man, it's a lot, but Mama Yoga hit it right on the nail.
I love Mama Yoga. We love her.
We give thanks.
And you know, like you have to kind of get outside your own ego as well. Like, damn, is that text message really that damn important for you to be mad about? Like,
Yeah.
we are busy people out here. You should be with a productive man or a productive woman that's out here getting a check or working on something.
That text message, I ain't text back. I could have just got hit by a bus at that moment.
And now you mad for like a week till you find out that homeboy got hit by the bus.
Or you can say, well, I know my mate. They ain't text me right back. It gotta be something going on.
Something's wrong,
she is busy doing something. You know, that's different than somebody ghosting you.
Yeah.
You know, or somebody, you know, you texting. But the bottom line is the person is functioning from an insecure space. Right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was gonna call it a falsehood of reality, but insecure works.
Mama Yoga. I hate insecure
hold on.
people.
Let me finish this stream of consciousness, right?
Well.
There's something in that relationship or in that person's luggage that they've unpacked and identified matches the relationship, so they are functioning from a state of emptiness and insecurity as to why you got to text them back the minute they text you. Like, knock it off. If he ain't productive, and besides, somebody's sitting around texting you all day, get something to do. Damn it.
You ain't doing.
What are you doing?
Mama Yoga, why they not doing nothing
right now?
But why they not doing nothing? But why they not doing nothing? But why they not doing nothing?
Yeah, like, come on, baby. We got shit to do. Don't you got nothing to do? That's why I'm attracted to you, because you doing shit.
Right.
You know?
I wasn't attracted to you because you could be on my phone.
Is the more sweet because we are productive in our lanes, and when we come together, that's quality time, quality energy.
Yes.
Because when did it ever be cool to be a federal agent? Like, only reason why. That's the only reason why it's like. I do want a girl, but I don't, because I don't want a federal agent. Like,
but listen,
I don't want that.
Listen,
you don't want to be stuck under surveillance.
I don't.
But here's it again. I feel you, because there's a lot of people out there like that, and I don't like that type of situation either. Yeah. But like, you gotta find the right match, man. You gotta find
Rose,
the right match.
But listen, Rose.
I don't want an FBI agent.
I had a man, right? I had a man that. After a while, like, it started off
right, you're in the honeymoon phase.
Yes, honeymoon phase. I realized that, right? And then it was like, yo, like,
I don't like you.
Like, why every time you come here, Neil, you sleepy? Like, you just tired, Neil. Like, you got all the energy for everybody else. Glockaware, everything else. Like, the hardest part, everything. Like, yo, I done heard it all. And then I be like, wait, hold up. It's females out here going through men's phone, some way, somehow know the pen. After a while, like,
all of it.
They try like 10 times, they don't know the pen, know the security, out of your voicemail. Like, it's females out here with an app right now watching every move that you doing.
That is true.
And here I am working behind off. And not one time did you say, what can I do to help? Are you okay, baby? How was your day?
You know that's not for you.
Abuse. It was mental abuse.
Yeah.
And I'm not at this point ready to fight. I want to fight.
Yeah, you're not being cared for in a manner that you are willing to give.
So now I'm ready to fight, and I'm just about to leave this relationship because you getting on my nerves and you're not productive, or
Right.
Yeah, I get massages. You had a long day at work. I get massages and cook for you. But not everybody though. I get some people. Some people I give them because some people I give them a oodles and noodles sandwich. No, the fuck I'm not. I do. I give out massages and oodles and noodles sandwiches.
I do it all.
It depends. It depends.
No.
Yo, she don't know me.
Speaking, is that Euphoria?
No, this friend. No, this me. This friend.
That's friend.
This is friend daddy.
Friend daddy, yo.
Where is Euphoria? Wait, hold up. Time out. Where's Euphoria?
That's
Cap, are you in there, man?
That's Captain.
Cap just listening.
Euphoria, can you please speak for us? No, we need to know that Euphoria is here. Or we clipping you.
She going to
Where you at, Euphoria?
She said, no, we're clipping you.
Yeah.
Hey,
oh, boy, you here?
You, Captain.
What's up, Cap?
pour some water on this situation.
Yeah, pour some water on this, Captain.
Euphoria, stop playing with us.
Euphoria style.
Alkaline self.
That's right. It's acidic up in here. Bring the alkaline back.
Bring us back to balance, Cap.
Yeah, we need our pH balance right. Nigga.
Yeah, bring us back to balance.
Mm-hmm. Well, if Cap
For sure.
don't... Well,
I've been on the road, but I've been on the road, but I've been listening the whole time. And the bottom line is we got to embrace polygamy. I say this every day.
Captain! Let's go, Captain! The king has spoken.
Embrace it, y'all.
Woo! See, he just made smoke. He poured water on the fire and made smoke, and now we all
alkaline. I feel alkaline. He poured that alkaline water.
That's because that alkaline water make you strong like boom.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we now in the native people's sweat lodge. That's where we at right
Yeah.
now. Right? We in the sweat. And let me just say,
Sweat it out, baby. Let's go.
has been up and close to polygamous relationships for more than nearly 30 years as a part of my African spiritual training and practice.
Well.
I have never been directly in a polygamous relationship, but I have been receptive to the idea and the understanding, and I have been up close and personal to multiple families.
Listen,
The
this both our
majority of people
husbands.
out here-
Bottom line,
the majority
it's a
of people out
shortage.
here ain't ready for polygamy.
Yo,
it takes a
Listen,
certain
this
level.
both our men. You
No,
got them from
no,
Monday
but
to
listen.
Wednesday. I got them from Wednesday night to Sunday night.
All right,
How you want
SZA.
it?
All right, SZA, chill.
It's a certain level of maturity and
Yeah.
agreement.
Yeah.
And
I'm not going for that.
Wait for it. Sisterhood. That is important because it ain't about the man and what he's
Camille
doing.
Bell.
Not about the man.
It's
You
a-
know you
Mama.
can't
It
cook.
is not about
You
the man.
know you can't
Yeah.
cook.
We can cook.
Yeah.
Sit down. I got dinner.
I could cook.
And you need to go give a massage. You know you can't cook, sweetheart. So relax. I got the kitchen. I got
Yo,
the kitchen.
yo.
Listen.
Hey, me and son could cook. Don't yo, man.
I'm gonna
son
tell
and
you,
215
listen.
can cook.
First
Don't say
of
that.
all,
Right.
that's
Go for
already
it.
going on some
we-
levels. That's
have
already
Yeah.
going on some levels.
And you
where
don't even
women
know it.
Where women are sharing men.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
And they don't
That's
even
been
know it.
happening
That
Forever.
part.
That's been happening forever.
Yeah.
But then-
Thank
wait a
you.
minute now,
So why
hold on.
not?
There's a difference between sharing your man and the man being responsible to every woman that he is intimate with. That is,
Say that.
that's an elevated adult grown ass
Yeah.
dynamic.
That's a
right?
whole
It's
nother-
Listen, well then y'all must be
Listen.
talking about
It's
me.
different
Listen.
than he's out here. It's different than
Y'all
the
must be
man is
talking
out
about
here just
me.
dicking people down. Come on here now.
Yeah.
Out here just gunning sisters down with
Real
no
rap.
real
I don't do that.
responsibility
I don't do
Yeah.
to the women.
Yeah.
No, it's the
Yeah,
title.
listen.
It's the
If
wife.
child, you can't let that shit go. You don't belong in polygamy. That's for damn sure.
Okay.
That's
that's
for
true.
damn sure.
Hey, friend, we outnumbered, baby. Just go with
No,
everything.
no, listen, bro. No, son, that's a good thing. It's 3 wives for you and 3 wives for me. That's a good thing.
Listen, but no,
Polygamy, baby.
that's serious. Like you have to support one wife. Now you gotta support 3 wives.
cool.
You gotta support this, that,
Listen,
and the
all
third.
right,
Like,
all right, let
and
me
be-
say something. Hold on.
Whoa, and
Hold
be
on.
responsible for all of them. So yeah, that's a
All
whole
right,
nother
but hold on.
dynamic that y'all
All right.
ain't ready for
No,
out
let me
here.
say something as a man. Hold on, let me speak for the men here.
Yes, sir.
Talk.
First of all, even
Are
if
you qualified?
no, first of all, hold on. No, I got degrees and stuff like
All
that.
right.
But I ain't gonna
Yeah,
talk
no, I
about
know
me.
you do. You
I
really
am
do.
qualified.
No,
Yeah, no.
But no,
Fran ain't
let me just speak
qualified.
regular.
No, when
Hold
she
on, let me
says you
go.
qualified,
All right, go.
forget
Hold on, let me
the
go.
money.
All right,
Hold on, let me go.
Go.
Them
Most
Daddy
dudes
Frank, go ahead,
anyway,
tell 'em,
right?
man.
Most dudes anyway, right? Gonna have a couple chicks anyway.
I don't wanna hear that,
Hold on,
Frank.
let me.
Listen.
No, I'm telling y'all
It's-
something real quick.
It's
Just
true,
listen.
but I don't want to hear.
I
you.
know. Just
Because I'm
listen.
next.
I'm
All right,
listen.
I'm
Just
next.
listen. See, they don't want to listen. I'm like them telling what it is.
Yeah, let
See,
him speak. Let him speak
yeah.
in peace. This
let
the
me
oodles
go.
and noodle dude, right?
Yeah, oodles and noodle sandwiches. Oodles and noodle
Yeah,
sandwiches.
that's why I said, are you qualified?
Now, at the end of the day, it's like
Right.
dudes got a certain amount for each chick anyway. Like, all right, I got this bread to take her out. I got this bread to take her to the telly. Man got his money for the woman anyway. One way or another, his bread is set to aside for women. Men got a whole money set to aside for women. So it's some dudes that got money set to aside for tricking. And like hold on. So you just got to make sure it funnels to your account. It's your job to work it, girl.
Hold up, wait. Hold up.
A man gonna give it to you.
Come on, you gotta be quiet because we was quiet for you, man.
I'm just telling
we
you.
was quiet for you.
Go ahead,
okay.
top shotter.
First of all, let's start with rule number. Let's start with the first shot.
We ain't going by no rules. Go ahead.
Qualified. Why do all men think because they have money that they qualify?
I can't speak for all men.
Listen, be quiet. Be quiet. Okay? Money don't make you qualify, sweetheart, because I got money too, and I probably got more than you. So next, what makes you qualify as a man?
I ain't say that though.
You gotta leave. You gotta leave. You gotta leave.
Emotionally.
Thank you. You gotta leave. And I keep
telling. Am I speaking for all men or me?
Be quiet. You gotta be quiet because when you're quiet, when you was quiet.
All right. Thank you.
If we speaking for me,
that's right.
I can care for a woman emotionally. That's easy.
No, that's not easy.
It is.
That's the number one argumentative thing.
Emotionally,
emotional
not with me.
Y'all think y'all doing your part and y'all not.
Who is
it's
y'all?
all about emotional intellect.
Look, I'm gonna put it like this.
Emotional
it's choice.
catering.
Look, at the end of the day, it's choice. You can't say, y'all, you made a choice to select who you want to be with and deal with.
You can't coach a woman
That's
to be
choice.
not emotional, to use her intellect, her EI.
Who are you speaking to, me or men? Because that's your listen.
Qualified.
Just like you got a preference in a man that's gonna give you flowers and write you cards, that's your choice and preference. You got to make better choices. You got to make sure they're qualified. If you don't choose right, that's your fault. You can't say men. No, choose better.
But then that's a due diligence as a woman to tell you why you're getting left. It's not because we supposed to just leave you and pick somebody else. No, I'm not ever leaving no man in the dark. Baby,
no,
it's
before
over,
you with him.
And this is why. Work on these things. You got something you want to say in a rebuttal to that? Or what then? Then I need you to
no,
go
listen.
do some
but you can't.
Everybody supposed to work to be together.
But
I believe in that.
What is too long? What is too long to wait? You know, because you address the issue, and you say, first of all, when you select, you should make sure you're making a good selection.
Bottom line.
Like at the produce market, you go in, you check out the shit, and you pick it up, you look at it, you feel it. Like, listen, you do the same thing with dudes.
The wrong one.
No.
So stop playing like
sometimes that happens.
All right, okay. So let me just say one thing. Okay, and I'm just speaking from my experience and my little sisters. I'm going to just say for my little sisters. It might be some dudes that like them from Walmart with regular-ass jobs that might love them and take care of their kids and all that. No, they want the nigga on the corner with the drugs and driving all the cars and want to be lit. Why you fucking all them bitches? You know that already. You want to be lit.
No, let me
so get the fuck out of here. It's people that work at cow doors that will love you for you and take care of your kids. You don't want that person. You want to be lit. So fuck out of here. Choose better.
I need a talking stick. Yeah. Honestly, you're not ready to receive that. Would you agree with that, Mama?
You have to be taught.
Camille? Would if Fran mentioned, listen, you want the dude on the corner, but there's a good dude out here working a job, but because it's Walmart or something, you know, that you don't feel is good enough, you don't want dude. So you're just not ready for that. You're not ready for that in life. You're not to that emotional aptitude, I'm going to say, to receive that.
So look deep inside yourself and stop blaming men. Stop blaming men and look deep inside yourself.
Friend, wait, listen, because you stereotyping. Wait, hold up, friend, you stereotyping because why would a real woman pick a man on the corner? Let's be real.
I said I'm speaking for my little sisters.
No, I'm being
I didn't
real.
say all women. From the beginning, I said I'm only speaking from my experience and my little sisters.
All right.
I'm not speaking for all women.
All right.
So
go ahead.
I want to just offer a point of view here, and this is a lively, honey. This is some lively discussion we have.
I know. Cat poured the smoke on it and left. He went,
Mama Yola. Mama, he done went to the corner for us.
So, but the reality of the POV I'd like to offer, right, is one, we are socialized, all of us, to, be attracted to the shiniest, blingiest, thuggiest thing, right? We're socialized for that because at our primal base, right, the primal energy of a woman is to select a mate that is going to help her build the best nest. That is the primal animalistic vibration at its basic level in all women.
Thank you.
Bottom line.
Tell him that's basic.
Hold on. Let me finish my stream of thought, right? My stream of consciousness here. That's the primal energy. Who is going to help me? Who's going to be able to protect me? Who's going to be able to beat back whatever threat that comes my way? That's primal. So when a woman sees a man who is doing well, all of the external trappings that are doing well.
External trappings.
Whoa.
That's
trap
right.
star.
I chose my words
Thank you.
advisedly.
External trappings.
Those external trappings, the primal energy awakens in her, and she says, he will help me protect. But the reality of it is that the real reason, if you want a relationship on a high vibrational level,
because I do.
2 things. One, you attract who you are, not what you want.
Tell them.
So the person that you're attracting that's getting on your nerves is calling up what needs to be healed within you.
Tell them.
Now, I'm not saying that you should stay in no abusive or hurtful or, a situation that is not nourishing to you on no level, but that is the universal law of attraction. It's not some made up shit. This is the law of attraction. Same attracts same, right? And the other reason that you want to have a high vibration when you're attracting a mate is so that you all can have an opportunity to goal and dream and build together. Otherwise, you just boyfriend and girlfriend screwing.
Tell them.
I'm just telling you straight.
You a cum bucket.
Oh,
come on. Ill. Just say you're a bank.
Moo is crazy, yeah.
Yeah, she is.
And that young man who talked about I can't really see, right? The image, y'all's pictures and everything.
Because he got the mic in the background and all that. Like, come on,
son don't want to show his face.
It's all good. His perspective. Every man that we have access to has been socialized a certain way, and so have the females. But in a society that's healthy and whole, you are matched with the perspective that y'all are going to grow and build and wealth together, because true wealth is created by families, not somebody out here hustling. Yes, but what you sacrifice, who's caring for you while you hustling.
Can I chime in?
I'm gonna find me a son of 215.
Yes, please.
Go ahead, son.
We got one perspective from my brother Fran Daddy, Pimp Daddy Fran.
Skinny Big Papa.
Would y'all like it from a married man's perspective?
Please go ahead, son.
Absolutely.
You married?
7 years.
We got a polygamist, a married man, and a free spirit. Let's go.
Hey, yo, I was just about to say, I'm looking for a son of the 215 now. You married?
You got a brother, son?
Hey, Moose, they out there. Trust me, they out there.
Yeah.
Now listen, I think Mama Yoga just made the perfect. She said the perfect thing. Building is that's what it's about.
Yes,
family building, that's what it's about.
Yes,
that's what it's about in your mate. You gotta realize this person, you gotta walk through this person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 7 days a week, laying down next to this person.
Right.
Raising kids, paying bills, going through good times, bad. That's why I say in the vows, sickness and health, rich or for poor.
That's right.
Rich or for poor, sickness or health. Can y'all get through all of that together? Then you know.
Us women can, but can you?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I mean, listen.
Hey, yo.
Let's get married, Mulu, on this show today, man.
Yeah, it is.
I'm working on it.
I don't like them
She doesn't want. She's gonna want a big ring first of all.
I'm just
a big romantic proposal.
I'm Skinny Big Papa ain't getting married. I'm bullshit. I'm just bullshit. Y'all know this, man.
I know this, man. I know.
No, I'm bullshit.
I'm spoiled.
We got about 5 minutes, Mama. What? How you want to wrap this up?
I need some jewels from Mama Yoga. Take us out.
Yeah.
Take us out.
Take
Mama
it home,
Yoga.
baby.
Take us home.
Okay, I was going to the bottom line is that we, in terms of forgiveness and in terms of letting go of the baggage that's not serving us, is everybody's inalienable right and indeed responsibility if you are going to move forward. Whether that's in the mate that you pick and attract, whether that's with your career, whether that's with your family members and other people that are in your circle of love as well as your outer rim circle. It all starts with you as the person, right? It's not them. It's you and your magnetism and your vibration and what you need to heal and work on. Now that right there is for the metaphysician, the person who wants to elevate their energy. But if you're interested in holding on to your feelings and flowing in, the gully of your trauma, that's your choice as well. But you can't put that on anybody else because, again, you are the creator. You are connected to source. And so you attract exactly where you're vibrating from. Do your own spiritual healing and always look for the solve. Always look for how you can remedy and heal your life and live the highest quality life that you can. Ashe.
Dash Mama Yola. Dash Mama Yola.
Listen,
I love y'all. Love y'all.
What would be? Love you too, Mama Yola.
What would be one thing that you would suggest to get people on the track to letting that shit go?
First, the hardest thing is to turn off all the noise. Begin a daily practice of quieting your mind and your surroundings.
Meditation,
right? A lot of people are, not everybody, but a huge majority of people, addictions stem from trying to quiet the trauma.
We're trying to subdue or medicate.
That's right. They're self-medicating themselves. That's right.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is to begin to learn how to take 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and increase the time that you have quiet reflection and envision yourself in the successful position that you want to be. That's the first step.
People... going back to self-medication, we self-medicate in many ways: drinking, smoking, partying, being around toxic
Some
people.
do sex.
Eating,
sex.
sex. Right. There's a lot of different ways that we self-medicate, but you have to become aware, and if you might not even realize you're doing it, but this is my theory. If you're uncomfortable being alone, you're self-medicating, because when you're alone, you don't know what the frig to do with yourself, and it's uncomfortable because a lot of times, like you said, the noise, we got so much noise, we're just trying to get away from the noise or get away from what's bothering us. We're overthinking, we're overanalyzing. Half the time we create problems that don't even exist. So, you really do have to take that quiet time and be uncomfortable with yourself, and it's going that healing process is uncomfortable, and that's where a lot of people, like the diet, they don't see instantaneous results, so they quit.
That's right.
Learn the brain.
Right.
You have to be steadfast and dedicated towards healing and elevation.
Yes. Absolutely. And another telltale sign is boredom.
Yeah.
I'm bored. No, you just used to being distracted.
Read a book.
Right.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but y'all saying a lot of valuable things, but the roots of all this stuff is knowing the brain and how it functions. Everybody, I ain't hear not one person mention the proper functions of a brain. It does two things.
All right, tell them.
It has a false reality and it has a real reality. It's up to you to differentiate it. So that takes exercise, discipline. That takes you becoming a sturdier person.
Life experience.
Thank you very much. But you're not going to be able to adjust yourself to the new you or revamp yourself or rebirth yourself or, rebrand yourself every time until you learn the importance of a brain.
And to make
it's
that
the most important part of your body.
Okay, well, short story short on that. See, most people go through a situation, they react when they should respond. Don't be a volcano and be reactive. Learn how to respond. Don't lose your emotions over your intelligence.
Learn your brain so you can adapt to it, so you can know how to work it. That's it. That's the best advice I have.
And I'm saying,
I love you, Mama Yola.
Mama Yola.
I love everybody that was here tonight.
Camille Bell, son of the 215, Euphoria Warrior Captain.
Yep.
Rose the RPX.
Thanks,
and I'm the co-host without the most.
Yo, Fran just, he dedicated himself today. Thank you. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. It was definitely a lively conversation, and I appreciate all of you for your input. It was dope.
Hey, much success to everybody.
Yeah, we'll be doing
Euphoria. I forgot he.
Yeah, we'll be doing more of these, and tune in next week. We'll actually be on with Answer the Bell about accountability.
Let's go.
So
thank you, Rosie,
for having me. Follow me on Instagram, everybody.
I got you, Mama Yoga.
Mama Yoga Wellness. Mama Yoga Wellness. Yeah, yes, and she also has Chakralini classes. And they're available via Zoom, so you don't even have to leave the house. You can be comfortable, do whatever. And she has an ebook available as well. So check those things out. And we'll be back next week with Answer the Bell on accountability. Tune in to X Radio here on Glockaware. Check us out next week.
Good job, Rose.
Let me spell it for you.